How's this for 15 minutes? Not bad?
That's not bad at all.
15 minutes?
Yeah.
I was really rough cutting them though.
Jen is super fast.
I just ripped them right off and like started stripping them and throwing them in the pile. Okay, let's take these in.
Hey y'all, Adam and Jen here with PepperHarrow, and it's time for a farm tour.
Yeah, it's late summer. Everything is starting to kind of go into hibernation. The weeds are really setting in, but it's our favorite time of year because this is the time of year we get to relax a little bit and really enjoy the fruit of our labor.
Yeah, we call this time coast mode.
The raised bed garden is looking absolutely incredible, but I have to say Adam and I came in and harvested some things out of here today.
Yeah, we're harvesting for drieds.
Yeah, we took out some of the salvia. It is the perfect blue color, perfect for rainbow wreaths, and we cut a lot of it out. So it's not as colorful as it once was, but that's okay. We're getting ready to have a next round of blooms coming up, but it's still, oh, this day, God bless, it feels so good. It is one of these cool days before we're expecting like a last minute like heat hurrah, but today was like the dreamiest, most heavenly day ever. I cannot get used to the darkness setting in at this time of year. It is a little 7:20?
Yeah, the sun's setting and it's 7:20.
Crazy. This is our fall succession, and our fall succession stuff is really starting to go crazy. Adam just came in and harvested a lot of this celosia today, and we're going to start cutting this gomphrena really hard, but there's orange gomphrena and some red gomphrena. You also harvested those big tall millet. We'll have to show those.
Yeah, they're amazing.
And we were saying with the millet, they actually made a really pretty botanical dye, which we were not expecting. Like, who knew that that dyed like that? It was incredible. And then we've been cutting on the cinnamon basil hardcore. You guys can see.
Well, we have half a row gone.
Half a row's gone. I'm like, ooh, we still have like another month left of bouquets. So we'll see how this works.
Yeah,
it'll be fine. But you can see the gorgeous amaranth over here. We just started cutting it today. It is so good. I love amaranth, but Adam's deathly allergic, so I had to keep him away from it. I'm like, I will cut it. I will cut it.
I have to wear a full biosuit if I'm harvesting amaranth.
Yeah, yes.
Pretty much.
Here's our real favorite place this time of year, the fire pit.
Yeah, I got the fire pit ready for a fire coming up here.
Oh, it's time for a fire, and we have our little cooking grate thing on there too.
Yeah.
So we're gonna walk over and show you an area that people don't usually come on our farm. It's hiding. We have a little secret garden over here. It's hiding. This is the orchard. We still have a few apples on our tree back here in the orchard. The Jonathans are still here, but we harvested Freedom and Liberty out of here. But this is the Jonathan tree. There's still apples up there, and they make the best apple pie, right?
Yeah, I guess we got to come get these apples too.
Yeah, we do. We can't let the birds get them before we get them. Talk a little bit more about what's going on here, why there's such a...
Yeah, well, there's a nice big gap here because I harvested out, well, it looks like I got more than half of the marigolds.
Yeah, he said this is just half.
You know, we have annuals in here, but a majority of this is for dried flowers. Yeah, and like Jen said, this is a little kind of back area. We did a video about doing U-cuts on the farm, and some people suggested offering a map in the comments, but it's only 20 acres. I want people to get lost on the farm. So I want people to take the time to explore. Some people actually come back here and do find this. And yeah, it's fun to see people back here in the little hidden areas, a little treasure.
It's like a hidden treasure. That's what I think.
We tell people it's a treasure hunt.
It's so good, and literally, seeing them over here has been amazing.
Yeah.
Next on the list, though, for harvest is this gomphrena in front of Adam.
Yeah, it's beautiful pink.
Yeah, it needs to, all of it, honestly. Everything needs to come out right now, and that's, I mean,
everything now.
That's always the hustle with flower farming, is everything feels like it has to be done all at once. It just like all comes on at the same time, every single time.
I was out here harvesting marigolds and I had to stop because the smell was kind of making me not feel very good.
No, we brought them in and we were bundling them up to dry them, and both of us started feeling ill.
I know, it's like this, too much of a smell, too marigoldy.
A little
for
too
me.
overpowering. Here we are. This is my favorite color of zinnia, and I actually don't remember what color it is. I think it might be wine or purple.
It looks like wine.
I think it might be wine.
Yeah.
And oh my gosh, it was such a good color. These are the zinnias I just keep coming back to, and the color is just incredible.
And every time we do these tours, we get a menagerie of guests following us. Where's Chubby at? Oh, he's right there.
He's hiding. Okay, this is my specialty cutting, my dahlia cutting garden, basically. This is Miss Rose Fletcher, and I love her. She's so beautiful and blush and pink and gorgeous, and the shape is incredible. But there are a ton of specialty dahlias in here that I'm trying to make more of, and to be able to have some tubers to be able to share with everyone maybe next season. We're gonna have to wait until the end of the year. We'll see how everything does. I actually need to come in here and make sure everything's labeled up and ready for the winter, because honestly, we're gonna end up having to dig these up really soon here.
Sooner than we want.
We're not ready. We're basically doing the month countdown in our minds. I can't even think about it right now, honestly. I'm just gonna enjoy the now.
There you go.
This is where all of the U-Cut people gravitate towards. Cafe Rose?
Cafe LA Rose.
Cafe LA Rose. Oh my gosh. This is what everyone comes and cuts and wants to put in their centerpieces for floral design, and also U-Cuts. So a very popular dahlia. Okay, we need to do a separate video specifically about new dahlia varieties we grew this year, but this is Tangerine Dream. And it has a few different colors, but it is one of our favorites that we grew. This is my favorite gomphrena. It's called Audrey Bicolor Rose, and I just love it. It has a little white spot on the top of it. It's my favorite gomphrena that we grow, but I don't actually have very much, so this is a cherished little batch here. Oh, and the dahlia field is just really starting to do its thing, right?
Yeah.
We just came in here today and harvested, I don't know, 100 stems of white. So the white's looking a little tired right now.
Yeah, we've actually gotten here and, well, we were in here, what, yesterday or the day before, and really harvested pretty hard, which we need to do. The harder we harvest, the more it'll bloom.
Yeah, there were some that we hadn't harvested, and I was starting to get a little panicked that they'd stop blooming.
Yeah, we'll show you guys a couple of rows over here that we haven't harvested much on, but it's beautiful. It's a beautiful, beautiful display.
Okay, here we are. So yeah, we did not harvest peach today.
I think we harvested pretty recently because it looks like it's been cut.
I did grab some Fern Cliff Spice today, and we ran out of flowers, and I had to come grab some more at noon. Peach is the #1 requested dahlia color this year. I want to know, are you guys seeing the same thing? Is peach your #1 most requested? Put it in the comments below.
Here's a great example of a row that we really haven't cut that much on. Is this Sylvia?
This is Pink Sylvia. We have actually, okay.
I'm looking at it and now I see where we cut.
We have cut and cut and cut. It's just such a good dahlia. It just keeps blooming. So Pink Sylvia, put it on your list if you're looking for a really heavy performer. I actually like this hot pink color because it looks incredible in bouquets, especially when you pair it with that salvia that we showed you early on in the video. So gorgeous, that pop of violet and hot pink. Woo, beautiful.
And y'all check out Jenn's shirt here. Super cool shirt. Got to let everybody know you're a flower farmer. It's got officially has dirt on the front.
So I harvested and hit the stems up against it. That's just what I do.
We want to thank you guys for the love for my shirt that I was wearing in our last video. We appreciate the orders. It really helps support our farm. And look, it's a super cool shirt. It says PepperHarrow.
It's
flower, yeah,
no,
flower
it's
farmer.
just a really cool design.
It's a super cool design.
Yeah, thanks to Kelly.
Yeah.
I wanted to bring you guys over and show you Chester Copperpot. This is a mix. So Chester is a nice mix of color. You can see we've been coming in and trying to take out the yellow whenever we can. It's not really supposed to be in there. Chester Copperpot is more of, trying to find a Chester color here. He's more of this color. He has some orange. He has some orange. He has a little bit of, you know, I guess hot pink maybe in there a little bit.
Hot pink going in the orange at the top.
But yeah, you can see this comb. Perfect Chester Copperpot right there. Oh, this whole mix is insane. If you guys are looking for seeds, we will have them online probably after the first of the year. So check our website for updates or become a subscriber or one of our patrons.
Walk all the way back to the glamping tent?
No, we had guests from Ireland here this week, from Dublin, right?
We've had like people from other countries.
Oh yeah, Canada. Anywhere else?
I think those two so far.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's crazy to see people coming here from
all across the world.
All across the world now.
Yeah, okay.
How crazy.
Guys, who's going to be our next visitor from a different country? That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
I'm here for it. That's amazing. We're walking back to the back. We're going to give you guys an update on what the pumpkin patch looks like.
Yeah. I mean, it's been an experiment, that's for sure. And there are some pumpkins back there.
I didn't. Yeah, okay, I was harvesting the other morning and I saw Adam go back there to check and see how the pumpkins were doing, but I didn't.
Yeah, I haven't. I put up some electric fencing to protect it from the deer. And I think it's been effective. I haven't seen any tracks or anything, but it just, yeah, I mean.
Hold on, okay. He went back there and in the middle of the zinnias, deer popped out. They had bedded down in there.
Yeah, it was like 5 feet from me and all of a sudden.
He was like, I can't believe it. There were deer right there in the zinnias, right by the pumpkin patch.
And of course, it scared the hell out of me.
Well, you know, at like 6:30 a.m., it's still a little like dusky now because it's getting darker. Yeah, I imagine why you were scared.
Yeah. And as we walk back to the pumpkins, this is my experimental zinnia wildflower garden, I suppose.
It's pretty wild.
Yeah, it is pretty wild, but my methods for working on the weeds were pretty effective. Like, look, you see some weeds in there, but if I didn't do anything, it'd be choked out with weeds.
Yep, pretty amazing. And actually, I've seen people for the U-cuts come back here and cut some of these zinnias.
Yes.
Because again, like peach, salmon, popular colors this year, people love them.
This is another Chester experiment. I had a lot of extra seed. I really wanted to see if I could direct seed it without fabric and see if we can manage the weeds with it. And I think I came through and maybe wheel hoed it a couple times, but there's a lot of celosia growing in here, so that is great.
Tons of flowers that are going to produce some nice seed heads. Did you get a Chester one?
Well, it's not quite Chester-y, but look at this cool variation.
Yeah. So I would say that's another thing. We're pulling back experimental colors that we're going to separate off and put them in their own little growing area.
Yeah, we're always, I mean, Chester Copperpot is an open pollinated variety, so you do get variations, but that's part of the fun and the charm, because you can work on separating genetics and start to create different strains of more specific colors. Even though it's always a mix, you can it can focus on one color more than others.
I see some Willie's gold in there, so we'll have to pull Willie's gold aside and see
There's
if we
some
can
Willie's
get that.
gold right here.
Yeah, see if we can get some Willie's gold. Look at this. It's an actual pumpkin. I'm so jazzed. It's huge. It's so big. Uh-oh. It has those little beetles on it though, so
Yeah.
could be a short timer. We'll see. Hopefully they don't eat it.
Yeah.
All those little babies are on it. Ugh, gross. But yeah, this is incredible. So, so cool. Did you see a giant one?
I don't see any giant ones yet.
Really?
No.
Well, they're formed.
There's some weird varieties that I can't tell if it's the jack-o'-lantern or the giant pumpkin. And I feel like those are the jack-o'-lantern pumpkins.
Yeah.
These orange ones.
Uh-huh.
But these like kind of weird smooth ones that are in here, I think that might be the giant pumpkins. Or
Definitely, they're so weird.
unless I got the wrong variety.
No, they're so weird. It's got to be them.
Yeah, so you can see it's kind of a weedy mess, but again, this was another experiment, and I probably need to try and treat.
More jack-o'-lanterns.
Yeah.
I'm so jazzed. Look, right, there's one there. Yeah, they definitely did not like that hot weather that we had. It was heat index of 130 degrees a couple days, and they were definitely suffering back here.
And this is the pumpkin that the deer got before I protected it with the fence. And look, another pumpkin started growing inside of it.
A pumpkin inside of a pumpkin. That's so weird. Oh yeah.
I think this
is it for sure.
Yeah, this
Let's
is
see.
the giant pumpkin variety. They're just obviously
they're not as giant.
not giant.
Didn't you say there was some trick where you have to pull off?
Yeah, you focus like the plant on one pumpkin and you take care of it a lot better. Like this is the back of the property. So you know, when you're trying to win a state fair, you baby it and put blankets on it and all sorts of crazy stuff.
You're not trying to win a contest, you're just trying to go big and go home, right?
Yeah, I just wanted to have a big pumpkin patch, but the bugs are in here pretty heavily.
Yeah, we'll see what we get. This is just a fun experiment.
But there's still a lot of blooms and a lot of pumpkins fruiting. Well, we're getting pretty late, y'all. The sun looks like it officially set.
Yeah, it's down.
So yeah, we're grabbing the last little bit of light to thank y'all for joining us.
Yeah, we hope you loved seeing the different things that we have going on, all the flowers in bloom.
If y'all enjoyed this video, give us the biggest compliment ever and subscribe and hit that thumbs up button. We want to thank our patrons for supporting the channel.
Thanks for joining today, watching our video, and happy growing.